So when I'm buying, it's a mathematical equation. And here's what I mean. Okay, we're going to go look in middle of America. And I usually tell people, and there's some people who are against this strategy, but I tell people, look, you got to find the strategy that works for you, you know? And so this strategy worked for me. I find properties that are $100,000 to $150,000. That's how I started my initial strategy. And that's what I would do with someone who's brand new. And it's a couple reasons why. One, your barrier of entry is lower, meaning for every 100,000, using a commercial debt service coverage ratio loan, which is a loan that doesn't calculate your debt to income ratio. It calculates the debt servicing from the property, meaning if the mortgage is 1,000, if the rent, as long as the rent is at least 1,000, they'll give you the loan. They don't care about your credit. They don't care about your income, no tax returns, nothing. Wow. So it's easier to scale. So we're going to go find properties that are $100,000. You only need $25,000 on a $100,000 loan at a 7 to 8% interest. Let's say worst case scenario, 9%. We know that the mortgage is going to be about $700. The average rent in North America, what would you guess that it is?
North America, probably like average?
Yes.
$1,400.
$1,500, which means every single property at $100,000 with a $700 mortgage, I'm going to make at least how much a month? $1,500. Mathematically, that deal will always cash flow. So I don't have to think about that. And so that's how I get my new clients to understand that it's a mathematical equation. And as long as that property cash flows, all we're going to do is figure out how to expedite getting $1 million real estate portfolio, even if you only stuck with $100,000 properties. But then eventually the properties appreciate, you borrow the money, now you go get the 4-family. Properties appreciate, borrow, now you go get the 8-unit. Now you go get the 10-unit. And you just keep recycling the money and you never use your own money.